Slipknot tier list. Let's just put self-titled on A. It is not the worst album. It is pretty much one of the best new metal albums ever. But I wouldn't say it's the best because some songs are just bland in my opinion, and some songs are just crazy catchy. So A tier is, actually no, I would put it in B tier because B tier fits with things that are catchy and things that have bland stuff in it. Anyways, on to Iowa. I think this is a solid A tier album. For more like heavier stuff, this is perfect. There are still some bland songs in here that do not really interest me quite a bit, but it is actually a really good album and is one of the best albums ever. And I don't even count it as a new metal album. It's like more of a death metal album in my opinion. But yeah, A tier is perfect for that. Then we got Subliminal Verse. I'm definitely putting this on S tier because who doesn't like this album? It has all the bangers in this album. No bad song besides Virus of Life. There is so many catchy lyrics, and just straight up is one of the more better albums from Slipknot. I wouldn't say it's like, well, I wouldn't say it's bad because it has like one bad song, but it's still one of the best albums ever. If you're like new to metal, just go to listen to this one, and if you're like really into metal, just listen to Iowa. I wouldn't say anything more or less, but yeah. Then we got All Hope Is Gone. I would put this in solid B tier as well, but I will be moving up Slipknot to A tier. B tier because it is pretty, I would say there's a lot of bland songs in this one. It's not the best, it is not the worst. The masks are alright, the songs are catchy, especially Psychosocial, but I wouldn't say it's the best. It is actually like the downfall of Slipknot in my opinion, because the first 3 albums are perfect, and when this album came out, it's just a downfall for Slipknot albums in my opinion. And now we're going to the worst album yet. Definitely Slipknot Great Chapter. I know it was a tribute to Paul Gray, but couldn't they make a better tribute for the man? I just feel bad because this album is awful. It is corny. It is outrageously like bad in my opinion. Devil and I gets too much credit, but it's so corny and I don't really appreciate the song too much. Because the lyrics are shit. Yeah. And I would say it is the worst album yet. Then we got We Are Not Your Kind. I would actually put this one in B tier as well. This album is good and all. There's a lot of good songs in here, but I wouldn't say it's the best because it's a new album, and you know, by new albums, the main writers, songwriters, Joey and Paul, are gone since both one Joey left when this album came out. Well, when Great Chapter came out, and Paul passed away. So since that they aren't in the band anymore in a way, the albums kind of suck because the lyrics are written by a different person, and it's not the same. I would say this album was more experimental than the others. I absolutely love the song Spiders. It's actually really good in my opinion. But yeah, finally we got The End So Far, the last album so far. I would put it in C tier. It's alright. A few songs actually remind me of the first album and like this and Volume 3. It's a good album, but like I don't know. I only know like 3 songs from this album. I have nothing to say. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this tier list. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and all that crap. Yippee! Yeah, bye, eat a bird.